everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Talk. I'm Harry.
And I'm Emma. It's really nice to meet you all today.
On this channel, we practice real-life English through natural conversations, the kind you can actually use in everyday situations.
We focus on helping you sound more natural, more confident, and more comfortable when you speak.
Today's lesson is about habits. It's a simple topic, but it plays a huge role in how our days and even our lives turn out.
If you've ever wanted to talk about your daily routines, the habits you're trying to build, or the ones you're struggling to change, this lesson is for you.
All right, let's get into today's lesson together. I'm glad we chose this place.
Yeah, it's quiet in a good way.
The warm light makes it easier to talk without rushing.
And it feels like you can think clearly here.
How are you, really, after this week?
I'm okay, but I feel a little off.
Off like tired or off like you lost your routine?
More like I lost my routine.
That's a real feeling, and it can quietly affect everything.
Exactly, because when my habits slip, my mood slips too.
That's actually the perfect bridge to today's topic.
Habits.
Yeah, how we build them, how we lose them, and how we come back without judging ourselves.
I like that because most people don't fail because they're lazy,
They fail because they try to change everything at once.
or because they expect motivation to stay forever.
Let's start simple. What's one habit you're trying to build right now?
I'm trying to get into the habit of sleeping earlier.
That's a strong one, because sleep shapes your whole day.
I know, but I keep slipping at night.
When you say slipping, do you mean you stay on your phone too long?
Exactly, and it's not even useful content.
That's honest, and most people relate.
I tell myself 5 more minutes, and suddenly it's an hour.
That's a perfect habit sentence for viewers. I tell myself 5 more minutes.
It's simple, but it describes the trap.
My habit struggle is different, but it's the same pattern.
Okay, your turn.
I can set my workout clothes by the door
That's a classic strategy, but it works.
because it reduces friction.
Reduce friction is also a good English phrase.
Now I want to ask something more personal.
Go ahead.
When you lose a habit, what do you say to yourself?
I usually say I ruined it, which is harsh,
That sentence is the real problem.
because it turns one slip into a full collapse.
A kinder sentence is, I slipped today, but I can restart tonight.
That feels calmer.
And it keeps the identity intact.
Identity matters because habits follow who you believe you are.
Exactly. And viewers can say, I'm becoming someone who.
I'm becoming someone who takes care of sleep.
I'm becoming someone who moves every day.
That's meaningful without being dramatic.
So the lesson today is not perfect habits,
It's honest habits.
habits that fit your real life.
And habits you can restart.
Okay, let's move into examples because examples make English easier.
Example 1. A morning habit.
I used to check my phone first thing.
That sets your mind on reaction mode.
Now I try to drink water first, then open the curtains.
Small, but it changes the first minute of the day.
Example 2, a work habit.
I try to write the top 3 priorities before I answer messages.
That's a habit of clarity.
And it protects me from other people's urgency.
That's a strong sentence. It protects me from other people's urgency.
Example 3. An evening habit.
I try to shut down screens 30 minutes before bed.
Try to is important because it leaves room for real life.
Exactly. It's flexible.
And flexibility makes habits last longer.
Let's teach a phrase people actually use. I've been slipping lately.
It's honest and it doesn't sound dramatic.
You can say, I've been slipping lately with sleep.
Or you can say, I've been slipping lately with exercise.
Another phrase is, I'm consistent with.
I'm consistent with mornings, but nights are hard for me.
That's a very real sentence.
It shows you're not blaming yourself, you're describing patterns.
Now a phrase for restarting is, I'm getting back on track.
Back on track feels calm and practical.
You can say, I'm getting back on track this week.
Or you can say, I'm getting back on track starting tonight.
Another honest phrase is, I fell off the habit.
Like, I fell off the habit of reading.
And you can add, I want to ease back into it.
Ease back into it is very natural.
Now let's role-play a serious, supportive conversation about habits.
Okay, you start.
I've been trying to build better habits, but lately I feel inconsistent.
When you say inconsistent, do you mean you start strong and then fade, or do you mean you never really start?
I start strong for a few days, then one busy day breaks the rhythm.
That's common, and it doesn't mean you lack discipline.
It means your habit is too fragile right now.
So we make it smaller and we make it easier to restart.
Exactly, because a habit that survives bad days is a real habit.
For viewers, that's a meaningful line to remember.
Let's do a practical example. Exercise.
Instead of 1 hour, you choose 10 minutes.
And you choose a specific time, like after work or after lunch.
Then, even if you're tired, you can still do 10 minutes.
That protects the identity. I'm someone who moves.
The habit becomes stable, not impressive.
And stability is what changes your life.
Now, let's talk about bad habits without shame.
I tend to snack when I'm stressed.
That's not about hunger, it's about relief.
Exactly. So replacing it means finding another relief.
Like a short walk, a shower, or even writing 2 lines in a notebook.
The key is to match the need, not fight the need.
That's meaningful and it's realistic.
Now we'll give viewers a simple habit story template.
Template. I used to, but now I try to, because...
Example, I used to check my phone in bed, but now I try to charge it outside because I want better sleep.
Another template is, I'm working on, and I'm not perfect, but I'm improving.
That sentence is calm and it protects your confidence.
Now let's build 5 useful habit sentences for daily life.
1. I'm trying to get into the habit of waking up earlier.
2. I tend to stay up late when I'm stressed.
3. I've been slipping lately, but I'm getting back on track.
4. I'm consistent on weekdays, but weekends are harder for me.
5. I want habits that support me, not habits that drain me.
Those 5 lines are enough to talk about habits naturally.
Now we'll do a longer practice conversation with short and medium answers like real life.
Tell me one habit you're proud of, even if it's small.
I'm proud that I drink water in the morning before coffee because it helps my body feel awake in a cleaner way.
That's a great example because it's simple and it gives a real benefit you can feel. What about you? I'm proud that I read a few pages at night because it slows my mind down and makes sleep easier.
That's the kind of habit that quietly changes your emotional life.
And it's not about being productive.
It's about being well.
Now, tell me a habit you're struggling with, but say it without self-heat.
I struggle with skipping workouts when I'm tired, and then I feel disappointed because I know I'm capable of 10 minutes.
That's honest, and the last part is important because you're not saying I'm lazy, you're saying I'm capable.
Exactly. So my next step is to make the habit smaller, not to punish myself.
I struggle with scrolling, and my next step is to charge my phone outside the bedroom.
That sounds like a real plan.
Because it changes the situation, not just my intention.
Now let's teach a phrase for that. I'm designing my environment.
I'm designing my environment so the good habit is easier.
That's serious, practical English.
Now we should address setbacks because viewers always experience them.
A setback is not the end.
It's information.
It tells you what was too hard, too vague, or poorly timed.
So you adjust.
And you restart quickly.
Here's a useful sentence. I slipped yesterday, but I'm restarting today.
That sentence prevents the all or nothing mindset.
Another sentence is, I'm not starting over, I'm continuing.
That is deeply meaningful.
Because it respects the effort you already made.
Now we'll do a quick habit check-in conversation viewers can copy.
How have your habits been lately?
Honestly, I've been slipping a bit, but I'm working on it.
What's making it hard? Time, stress, or your environment?
Mostly stress, so I'm choosing a smaller version of the habit.
That sounds smart. What's your small version?
10 minutes, not 1 hour, just to keep the rhythm alive.
I like that because rhythm matters more than intensity.
That line is a great takeaway for the episode.
Now we'll give viewers a final speaking template, short but meaningful.
Template. I'm trying to, I tend to, so I'm changing.
Example, I'm trying to sleep earlier. I tend to scroll when I'm tired, so I'm charging my phone outside my bedroom.
Another example, I'm trying to exercise consistently. I tend to skip when work is busy, so I'm doing 10 minutes after lunch.
These are real sentences you can use in real-life conversations.
And they're not about perfection.
They're about direction.
Now let's end part 2 with one honest truth about habits.
Habits change when you change the systems around you, not when you shame yourself.
And if you slip, you restart with respect, not with anger.
That's how habits become meaningful.
Because they become a way of caring for your life, quietly, daily, and consistently.
All right, I think we're ready to close the lesson. Before we do, let's give one clear comment prompt.
I'm trying to get into the habit of,
I tend to when I feel.
so I'm changing by,
That's enough to create a real habit story in English,
and is short enough to actually do.
which is exactly what habits need.
Now, let's take a breath and finish part 2.
Good.
One last line for viewers who feel behind.
You're not behind. You're learning how to return.
That's the real skill.
And it matters more than a perfect streak.
Because life will interrupt you.
So your habit needs to survive interruptions.
Small, stable, restartable.
That's a habit worth building.
All right.
Let's wrap it up.
In one sentence, what habit are you choosing this week?
I'm choosing sleep, and I'm choosing kindness when I slip.
I'm choosing movement, and I'm choosing consistency over intensity.
That's a good place to end.
Because it feels real.
And it's something viewers can actually use tonight.
Great.
We're done with part 2.
Let's go back to host mode.
Yes,
And we'll close the lesson properly.
with a clear practice request.
And a calm encouragement.
Because that's the tone habits need.
Not pressure
Just direction.
and repetition.
With respect.
Okay, we're ready.
Let's close.
Viewers, keep it small.
Keep it stable.
Keep it restartable.
That's how you win with habits.
And that's how you speak about habits naturally in English.
Because your English needs habits too.
Small practice, daily.
Not pressure, just consistency.
All right,
That's the lesson.
let's move to the ending.
Yes, let's do it.
Thank you for listening.
And for staying with us.
Now write your habit story in the comments
We'll read it
and help you sound more natural.
without making it complicated.
Because simple English is powerful English.
And simple habits are powerful habits.
All right, let's end it here.
Good.
We're switching back to host mode now.
And we'll close with a quick reminder and a thank you.
Great.
Let's go.
All right, so that's the end of today's lesson about habits.
Thank you so much for staying with us, especially if you're watching after a long day.
If there's one thing we hope you take from this lesson, it's that habits don't need perfection. They need a calm restart.
Before you go, write a short comment using this template and we'll reply to help you sound more natural.
I'm trying to get into the habit of,
I tend to when I feel blank.
so I'm changing blank by.
If this lesson helped you, please like the video. It truly supports the channel.
And subscribe to Daily English Talk if you want more real-life English practice with calm, clear conversations.
Thanks again for learning with us.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.